Hi, I'm Mo Brown with an Empowered Running training tip. In this video, I'd like to share with you the active isolated stretching technique for the hamstrings. If you're not familiar with active isolated stretching, it's a technique that involves multiple short duration stretches through a full range of motion. The most commonly used technique for stretching out hamstrings is static stretching, and that's a technique I'm sure you've probably done it yourself before. This is where you prop your leg up on something and then tilt forward at the waist and hold for about 30 seconds to stretch out the back of the leg. And that technique can be very effective, in particular immediately after a workout is done, because the muscles are warmed up and are more responsive to the stretch. But the downside is that the body does have a natural reaction called the myotatic reflex, in which the muscles will resist being overstretched or stretched beyond a certain point to resist tearing. And so that can make it take a little longer to get some benefits from the stretching. The benefit to active isolated stretching is that you will hold the stretch for long enough to get some benefits, but not so long that the myotatic reflex kicks in. And I've been doing this technique for years. I love it. I always feel so good after doing it, and so I wanted to share the hamstring technique with you. And all you'll need is a stretching strap, or if you don't have a stretching strap, you can use maybe a jump rope or a belt. I've used both of those successfully. You'll be lying on the floor, so a mat might be helpful, but really that's all you really need. So this is the technique for active isolated stretching for the hamstrings. Sit on the floor with your legs fully extended. Take the stretching strap and place it through the arch of one foot. Then lay on your back. To keep the back flat, bend the knee of the non-stretched leg and keep the foot flat on the floor. Keep both hands on the rope and the leg that will be stretched in a straight, locked out position. To begin the stretch, lift the leg as high as you can on your own and then walk your hands up the rope to give gentle assistance to help deepen the stretch. Hold for 2 to 3 seconds and then return to the starting position. Do this 10 times and then repeat this process with the other leg. It's been my experience that people are sometimes hesitant to try new things, and I understand. I've been like that myself. With stretching, I used to do static stretching exclusively. And with the static stretching, I did experience some improvements in flexibility and reduction of muscle tightness, but those improvements occurred gradually and minimally, and it took a lot of repeated, consistent efforts to experience significant changes. And I had read about active isolated stretching, didn't think a whole lot about it, but did put it in the back of my mind for future reference. And I got to the point where I thought, why not just give it a try? I have nothing to lose. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but if it does work, all the better. And I'm so glad I did that, because it's really helped significantly. I get much quicker relief from muscle tightness, especially in troublesome spots like the hamstrings and the calves. And I'm able to bounce back from workouts much quicker as a result. So I recommend you giving it a try and seeing what you think. I do have a separate video that addresses the stretch for the calves, so I recommend that you check that out to learn more about that stretch. I'm Mo Brown, and this has been an Empowered Running training tip. Happy running!